So, got myself a fancy new camera. So I thought, why not sort of track and, document what I'm doing. So obviously I am a classic bodybuilder. I've probably been competing for 7-8 years. Started from men's physique. Had a couple of years not really pushing or competing. And this year we've done 5 shows. So in those 5 shows, we got a bad placing at PCA because I didn't come in full enough. Came in a little bit too dry. Still qualified for the finals though. I got 2 bronze. Sorry, stop beeping. Got a bronze medal. I got 2 silver medals, and I got 2 gold medals. One of those gold medals was in the UKUP Federation, and I won the nationals and got myself a UKUP Pro card. So very cool, very good season. And the last show of the season was a FitX show, and that was 9 days ago. So it's now Monday, the 10th of November. And at that show, the 2 weeks before that show, it was the 2 Bros final. I came in like 101 kilos, quite full, quite round. Placed second. I was happy with it, but I wanted to sort of push condition as much as I possibly could. So 2 days after the 2 Bros final, I slipped a disc in my back. Now most normal people would drop out of the shows at this point, but I thought, you know what, there's 12 days until the final show of the year. When you got 12 days to go, not being able to do 100% training is not the end of the world. All you need to do is keep your diet on point, keep your training consistent, and obviously make sure your output is where it needs to be. So for that 12-day period, I was eating sort of 1,700 calories, give or take. I was doing 30 to 40,000 steps every day, and I was training as much as I could. And I came in 9 days ago at 93 kilos. So last show of the year, I've done enough shows, I think probably 10, 12, 15. I know not to binge. I didn't binge. But what I did do is I didn't turn down, things with the family. So if the family were having a nice meal, I'd have it. If the family were having some sweets, I'd have them, etc., etc. So 9 days later, I stepped on the scale this morning. I was back at 102. So it's time to tighten things up big time. So sub 3,000 calories every single day, 26 to 2,800, and get back to training. Now, since doing that last show, fatigue has been like, I can't explain how bad the fatigue has been. It's like being total CNS shutdown. So I've been completely exhausted in every single sense of the word, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So it's been really tough. I think, dieting for 10 months and then stopping, your body just goes, okay, like this is time to recover. So I'm gonna make you feel a little bit terrible. So I've had that. I've had some bad digestion issues as well. As I said, no binging, but after having such a strict regimented diet for such a long period, going back to eating a little bit more like a normal human, not stuff in my face, but just a little bit more, I felt terrible, really terrible. And obviously my disc is still slipped in my back, so I still got a lot of back issues, which is frustrating because training wise, I really, really want to work on blowing my legs up. I can't really train. I can't do the training necessary to blow my legs up at the moment with a slip disc, because your risk to reward ratio is well out of whack. So if I'm going to do legs, it'll just be sort of isolation work, keeping myself locked in and not putting myself at any risk. But I can still do a bit of chest. I can still do a bit of back where it's supported, and I can do a bit of shoulders, certain angles, and arms, of course. So yeah, 9 days post show, switching it back on a little bit, and I think this is a really, really important period for you guys to watch. It's very, very easy. It's not very easy, but it's very straightforward to get in shape for a show. You know what to do. The hard part is coming out of a show and dealing with all the negative consequences and like, the health ramifications and stuff like that. We've got bloods booked in, so I need to get my bloods done ASAP. See where they're at. In terms of supplementation, I've added in glutathione, so I help with inflammation, help with toxicity, liver health and stuff like that, just to sort of give me a little kick, help with immunity and so on. Can I say that's helped? I don't know. And I've also added in Alpha Nutrition's Rise and Shine. It's a digestion drink, so essentially to help, you know, to help your body settle down, and hopefully that will assist with everything I'm going through now. It's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna go head down that way to the best gym south of Birmingham, Elevate Fitness, Bidford. Check it out. Probably gonna get a couple of, like, see if I can do some recording in there. If I record anything, it's gonna be my top sets, my working sets. Now, bear in mind, for those working sets, we're not going to 105%, you know, going to and beyond failure. I'm just gonna sort of push as hard as I can, touch failure, tickle it gently on the chin, and then back off. So, see you in there, let's get it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come up.
Yeah.
Push.
Yeah.
Push.
Just realised that my set of chest flies did not record, but there was a set of very, very intense, very heavy chest flies. Really annoying that we didn't capture it, but it happened, I promise.
Come on, boy.
Oh, so as you've seen, not the world's worst. I need some light. There it is. Not the world's worst chest session. I think four exercises. I was able to get like a 95% intensity working set on each of those. Unfortunately, my slip disc really played up. So I had to take quite a lot of time between my, look at me breathing now, God, between the sets and reps and all that. So feels good to get something half decent in the bank. And now I'm going to try and go for a walk because I've missed doing my steps. I'm not going to go back to doing 35,000 steps a day. But I think, you know, getting your steps in, keeping moving is massively important for, obviously, you know, cardiovascular health. But people underestimate the importance of movement on your digestive system. Try this next time. Have a big meal, then go for a gentle walk for 20 minutes. Then have another big meal and don't go for a walk. And you tell me which meal digests better and quicker. So there we are. Cheers for watching, guys. Let me know, you know, what you'd like to see in the future. I got loads of cool sort of training ideas, training videos. So I want to show you how to, you know, engage your muscles properly on exercises. I'm well aware you've just seen me hammering weights with a lot of aggression, and you're probably thinking not a lot of focus. But I have been doing it 15 years, so I am recruiting the muscles that I want to recruit when I'm doing it. But I'm going to sort of do some videos showing you how to sort of target muscle groups on specific movements. So if you have any questions, no holds barred, within reason, drop them below, message me, whatever you want. and let's do it. Let's make it a profitable space for everyone. Let's all learn and grow together. Cheers, guys. See ya.